So in that place, the local language is English or like Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish, yeah. So we've had to learn. I know what it feels like to learn to try.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
So
Hi,
hi,
my name's Kara. What is your name?
my name is Mandeep. My name is
Mandeep,
Mandeep.
nice to meet you. Where are you
Nice,
calling from?
nice to meet you too. I'm from India, ma'am. And from
Oh,
where are you, ma'am?
I'm from the United States, but now I live in Central America, so in
Okay,
Panama.
nice, nice,
Yes.
great.
So you had mentioned you wanted to talk about city life versus
Yes,
village
yes,
life. Okay.
yes.
So
I,
do you
I, I have an interest to talk about this thing, like what's the life in like in city or in the village. So
Okay.
if from start, like from we start to talk on the city life or the village life, so I want to ask one thing, ma'am. Have you experienced both of the life in your life?
Yes, yes, I have. I last lived in San Francisco, and now I live in a very small town. So I
Okay.
understand. Do you live in a big city or in a small town?
Yes, like now I live in Delhi. It's the capital.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
city,
Big
but
city. Okay. Which do you like better? Do you like living in a small village or in the big city?
actually I like both of the life. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I love the city life as well, but sometimes I get frustrated with that, and
Mm-hmm.
but as well as I like village life as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I like both of them, but I have a great interest in village life. I have a great
Okay.
interest in village life because the people are there very calm. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they give you more respect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they are not that much like busy, and
Yes.
they are ready to give you time. They are ready to give you respect more. So i
Yes.
like i like this life more. So what do you think
I
about
agree. I agree with you. That is my experience. In the city, I felt everyone was very busy, um, thinking about their own life and what they're doing. And living in a small town now, everybody is, like you said, very calm, happy to help. If somebody needs something, they stop and they help. And I prefer it myself. But
so
so, uh
nowadays are you living in a city area or like countryside area?
Countryside, very, very small town. Our
Okay,
biggest city is 1.5 hour away. So
okay,
it's, yeah, very small. We do not have fast food like McDonald's
okay,
or
okay.
KFC. And so where you live, are you? Uh-huh.
It is not available because we always
Oh,
want to stay in the city. I want to ask one thing, ma'am. Like
yes, of course.
where are you living? So it's a countryside area. It's a village area. So
Yes.
can you may you say me that what are the people schedule there? Like what do they do usually? What kind of work do they do there? And
Farming. Mhm.
and for their earning, and like how what are the things there, like what about the markets, place, beautiful place,
Yes,
river?
of course. So most of our area is farming, agriculture. So a lot of cattle and sugar cane is a
Yes.
big one, and corn. Not so much corn. A lot of sugar cane and cows. A lot of
Okay.
cattle, and fishing. I live not too far from the ocean, so fishing is a big uh, work here also. um, Honestly, there's not much to do in town as far as there's no museums, there's not a library, there's no movie theater, but the community does a lot of events, family events. Family is very important. I
Yes.
would say most people here do not make as much money as people who work and live in the city,
Okay.
but they don't spend that much. There's not a lot to do, not a lot of restaurants, not a lot of um
Yes.
so it can be a little not boring, but it's a slower pace of life. Um here
Yes.
it's very hot, so people get up very early and do their work. And by lunchtime, they are in their hammock in the shade,
Okay.
relaxing. Um,
Okay.
to get a lot of family. It's a lot about family. Our neighbors all have huge families that live together. They spend a lot of time together, and I love
And
seeing that. But
and like, are you married? And do
yes,
you have family?
yes, I have one 4-year-old daughter and my husband. So
Okay. So like, she like your daughter goes to she goes to the school. Maybe she
she
goes to the
does.
school.
Yes.
Okay. So like, how far is the school from house?
Whew. Well, we have a school very close, but unfortunately, the schools in Panama are not the best. So we don't go to that school. She goes to a different school about a 15-minute drive, and it's
Okay.
a better, smaller school, less children, and she is learning Spanish, so it is better for her. But
Okay. So in that place, the local language is English or like Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish, yeah. So we've had to learn. I know what it feels like to learn to try.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
So
where
like, people like, speak Spanish there.
yes,
Most of the
yes.
people. Okay.
All of
And
it is Spanish.
I want to ask one thing. Like, it's a private school or it's a government school where your daughter goes? It's a
Last
private or government?
last year she went to a private school because it was the only school we could get into. This next year will be a government school, and as I said, unfortunately, depending on the school, the teachers, it really depends. So hopefully next year will be a
Okay.
better fit. But
Yes. Yes.
did you
That's
go to a government school or a private school?
yes. Like, I have done my schooling from most. I have done is my schooling from private, and
Hmm.
yes, I have done my schooling in private school,
Okay.
and it was great experience.
Did you grow up in the countryside or did you grow up in the city?
Actually, I grew up in city area.
Okay.
I grew up in city area, but I have interest in village. I have interest in village because
Yes.
I love they live the life there. People live the life
Hmm.
there, and
In
yes,
the village there, what is it that people do for work?
usually they care about their cattles. They care about the, like, here, like farmers do
Hmm.
the farming, and the wives, their wives, or like, the females works to get the
Okay.
milk from cow, buffaloes. Okay, so they get the
Okay.
milk, they take out the milk, and they earn the money by the
Okay.
milk.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so
And then in the small village, are there things to do, or is it like my town where you
same
you
same
make
same
family is
same thing is here. Same thing is here. Like, first
okay.
thing is that the situation of school in village side area is very bad. Okay, in
Okay.
especially if I talk about the India, because the government school are not good here.
Yes.
Okay, they have they have no facilities. Okay,
Hmm.
about the in government school. So here the students who study in government school, they do not they can't able to get the good education. Okay,
Okay.
and the second thing is that private school, the fees expenditures are high, so the
Oh.
villagers are can't able to, like, pay the fees.
Hmm.
So they prefer to go into the government school, but the situation is bad. So I think
Yes.
that in India, we should work on schools in village side
Yes.
area.
I think most of the world needs better education for children. So, do children in the village, do they tend to complete education or do they stop younger
Yes,
to help with the farm?
mostly nowadays at least students are completing, but the ratio is not that much good. 60 to 70% students complete their, like, 10th or 12th, like, schooling. But
Okay.
if I talk about the girls situation, the situation is bad. Okay, they maybe less than I don't know the correct ratio,
Mhm.
but I think that uh, like girl ratio is very less. Okay, they can't
Mhm.
complete their schooling. Okay,
Mhm.
because there are many problems that family person do not allow like girls
Okay.
to go far for the school. So these
Okay.
are the many reasons. So they can't get the education, and it is very
Yes.
like unfortunate for things.
Yes, yes. But in the city, is education better? Are more women or girls able
Yes,
to
yes.
go further?
Uh,
Okay.
now in the city, if I talk about the like Delhi, so there is a good government, like making good
Mhm.
hospitals, good government hospitals, and
Okay.
the students are getting good education here. So
Yes,
like
yes.
it is good.
I think that's a really positive, incredibly well. And I really enjoyed hearing your perspective on the city versus. I hope to see you again.